What's up, guys? I don't really want this one to be a long video. I'm just gonna explain something to you that I wish someone explained to me very early on. You know, when you're having all these sales calls or conversations with gurus online, they're telling you go make some organic content, like you have to show your face online, you have to be a creator. Not necessarily true, guys. In the beginning, when I was first growing my business, I never really did any of that. I just thought that was bullshit. And every time I did try it, it felt like I was becoming more of a content creator rather than just trying to focus on business. Like, how do I make my money? And I'm now at a point where I do want to make content. Like, I'd rather build like an organic engine. I feel like I've got enough knowledge to actually help people that are in a position where I was in before. And maybe, like, hopefully it now turns into something. You see, before, like, what I used to do is I used to like make so many scripts, spend hours and hours recording, and fucking hate all my content because it is how it's edited and how it's packaged and all this shit. I'm at a point where I just don't care. You see what I mean? Like, I now have enough knowledge where it feels like talking to the camera is just gonna feel natural. So let me get to the point. I'm gonna show you guys how to make some money with AI. Now, there's millions of ways. Let me just show you the way that I did it. We hit 60K per month, 3 months in a row. This was in the last 3 months. I think we could have had potential to make more money. I just think we needed to dial in our systems a little bit. But you know, everything's a journey. You just keep it growing. 60K USD, by the way, because a lot of my audience is in pounds. So just so you know, profit as well. 95% profit, really. Okay. We sell AI agents. We built our own. Okay. When I say we, I say me now because it is me running this solo. What we do is we speak to a business. We find out what their challenges are. What are they trying to scale? Are they trying to fix a pain? Like, what is it that's going on in their business? We do a whole diagnostic. We do workshops with key stakeholders. We do interviews. We do one-to-ones. We package all of that information and turn it into an assessment. Now, my background is in consulting, professional consulting. Like, I've done this for 7 years, right? Like, for the biggest companies, Nike, Nvidia, Microsoft. Like, I've been doing this over and over every time I join a new project. So to me, that was second nature. The AI agents that we sell has to serve a purpose. So what we get out of the audit is we're trying to understand exactly where their bottlenecks are, what's stopping them from scaling, and how can we make sure that each of the agents have got an ROI. They've got a purpose that's actually making the business either make money or save money, right? Because at the end of the day, they're spending money. They need to know what it's doing for them. And so we eventually got to a point where, specifically for our use case, we ended up marketing it as like, forget about payroll. Like, instead of getting employees to scale your business, you can just use AI agents. And it worked really well for us because there's a clear cost to hiring employees, and AI agents are a lot cheaper. So that's the offer, and people want to see the offer first. Now, going back to my previous point, instead of making content, what you could do is you can run ads. Okay, you can run ads on Google, LinkedIn, Meta, like Instagram. These are the three main options that we went with. The one that worked best for us was Meta. We doubled down on those like Instagram content type things on Instagram stories. I can go into a lot more detail in a future video if this one actually fucking picks up and makes like some views, some sort of traction. But yeah, what you want to do is you want to run ads and you want to experiment quickly. Okay, so get a decent ad budget, let's say $75 per day, and try out like 20 different things. Now, there's a lot of science behind ads. I can make a whole video on that. I don't want to. There's just a quick video just to give you guys a little bit of confidence that you don't need to spend months and years building content like organic, what I'm trying to do here. You can just run this. Now, those ads, they're going to have metrics. Now, on the metrics, they're going to tell a story, and that story will tell you whether or not an ad is effective or not. And out of your 20, for example, there are going to be 1 or 2 that worked really well. You want to analyze those 2. What is it that made people want to click on those videos, texts, whatever it is, and what didn't work about the rest? Then you double down on those 2 creatives just so you can get as many people in as possible. Now, one thing that I forgot to mention is when you've got ads, what you've got is attention, and you want to take that attention, you want to go do something with it that actually eventually leads to a sale. So that ad either goes to an Instagram profile, it goes to a YouTube video like this where you're explaining what your offer is, you're nurturing the client, or it can go to a web page, which is what most people call like a VSL landing page, whatever it is. That landing page, if it's high ticket, what it's going to do, Jason Fladley messaged me. He's one of the biggest guys in webinars right now. Okay, anyways, what you want to do, that landing page is, if you've got a high ticket thing, it's going to take you to book a call. And on that sales call is when you then nurture someone enough and show them what value you can add so that they actually buy something. Okay, now there's a few different things you can do for low ticket, high ticket, but high ticket is what I do, right? So it's a very quick video. 5 minutes was my limit for this video, so I'm gonna quit it here. If any of you are interested in learning a little bit more, like literally just comment. Don't need to book a call. I'm not gonna try to close you. I don't care. Right now, I'm just learning how to make YouTube videos. So put a comment down there. I'll answer any question you've got. If you feel like it would be valuable to jump on a call, I don't care. Like it would be very, very, very nice to know that people are just finding value in my videos. So I'm not sure what I did explain, what I didn't. It was just a bit of a ramble, but 5 minutes was my timer, and I hope you guys found this a little bit valuable. Enough for us to now go into episode 2, 3, etc. So peace out, guys. Hope you found something valuable in this.